Yep, that's right, because I have nothing better to do than to film my walk as I walk and I talk. So let's see if anybody actually shows up for this deal right here. And I'm live and I'm showing you a regular neighborhood in Las Vegas. So last time I did one, it was busy, but it's Friday night, so maybe no one's going to be here. If someone's here, chime in on the chat. So I had to do a walk today. Hey Jerry, how you doing, Queen R? Wow, Queen R, you look like you're new around here. How you doing? And Michael Hooper, I don't recommend you. Oh, I recognize you. Hey, HD. So I had to do a walk today because complicated stuff. So I thought I could do a long walk. Now I'm going to tease this because I'm going to do a marathon walk later on today. Hey, Fidel Garcia. Hi, New York. Hi, Evie from New York. One of my best chatters ever. Hopefully my phone doesn't shut down because of heat issues. I'm walking in a regular neighborhood. And I'm going to streets into the business district from around Flamingo and Decatur to Sahara and Decatur. Raiders game last night was good in Arizona. Cool. I went down to the Raiders practice facility, but then my computer decided that it didn't like editing things anymore, and Adobe software and BS. It was 115 in Arizona. That's still cooler than here, well, hotter than here. So anyways, I decided I'm going to live stream this. So I'm going to be doing a teaser for a live stream. And my live stream is going to be sometime towards the end of September. I'm going to walk from Fremont Street down to the Mandalay Bay. It will take me many hours. Hello from Ohio. And I'm going to do it just because I can and just because I want to. And because my wife said, $1 to space. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle. Well, Johnny, my surface is always acting up. Hey, go Rough Riders, Heavy D. Go Rough Riders. I'm a Stampeders fan, but I want to see all Canadian teams do well because why not? It's cute. Canadian football is a cute league. This is my neighborhood. I covered this one day. Yeah, guys, Super Chat's open if you want to send me a Super Chat one-time contribution. You can also do it to PayPal, but I don't have no links, so don't worry about that. And also, I have a Patreon. So I thought I would walk and talk and take some questions from you guys and show you what it's like to walk from a little quiet neighborhood into a big, noisy street where hopefully you can hear me and hopefully my phone doesn't die from the heat. So again, I'm going to be doing... Oh, hey, go Browns, go. Ohio Buckeyes territory. What area is this? General area. Queen R, this is the area of central. We'll call this the central Vegas area. We're talking about around Decatur, between, say, Spring Mountain and Tropicana. How's that for you? It's not a bad neighborhood. It's kind of quiet. It's a quiet little neighborhood. If you guys are seeing this stream, please feel free to share it with your friends on your social medias. Although if you're into this, they may not be into this, so you might annoy them. Kramer from Seinfeld preferred the CFL. Yeah, I know. A lot of people like the CFL. It's like college football, but where they get paid money. I've had this argument before with people whether or not the best college football team in America that wins the entire BCS could beat the best CFL team. Oh, Fidel gave me another $5. Fidel! Thank you, Senor Presidente. Yeah, Queen R is going house hunting. Do you have a realtor, Queen R? I have a friend who's a realtor. I'm not going to put him on channel and tell you to buy houses when I don't have one. I'm hoping to relocate to Vegas within a couple of more years, doing my research. Good. Murdoch. Sounds like you're like, boop, Murdoch here, checking in. I got a 251 in progress. Queen R, if you don't have a realtor, I can suggest somebody to you. That's cool. Thank you, Fidel. I appreciate it. Super chats help. It boosts up my my YouTube earnings. And that's cool. Helps me make more videos for you guys. I don't know how long you've been watching, Fidel, but it's very nice. So the strip is over here. You can see the Palms Casino. And I could walk through this residential neighborhood. Thanks, Fidel. I've not seen you comment a lot, although I've kind of been slack on my comments. Oh, phone is getting warm. Uh-oh, I better get in the shade. Hopefully my phone can last. I would be really pissed off if my phone died on this chat. Congrats on almost 4,000. Thanks, Heavy D. I don't know why, but got almost 4,000 subs. That's kind of cool. You know, what can I tell you? Other than the fact that I'm making videos and I'm getting some haters, which is good. Haters are always healthy. Helps you keep things in check, you know what I mean? So maybe if I remove the case from my phone. Well, Bobo, I can tell you this. There was a time, I'm going to take this case off. There you go. Fidel gave me another, listen, who wants to match Fidel and give me another $5? I'm just kidding. That's Fidel is giving me 15 bucks. Jesus criminy. That's crazy. No, this, hey Venus, hey Calman. So I took the phone case off. Hopefully this phone doesn't overheat. When you have a nice expensive phone, they're made out of glass and they can overheat on you. Let's see, I answer all my chats no matter what, if you're super chat or not, so I'll answer. It's Las Vegas. Okay, so here we go. You live so close. Ivy, it's not a dangerous neighborhood. I installed the Ring app for neighbors, and I see that there's no crime near me, but there's crime that's a few miles from me. Venus asks, oh, Coleman gives me 16 thumbs up. Thanks for the 16 thumbs up. Robbie says, hello. Queen R says, question, do condo apartment blocks tend to be grouped together and regular housing separate again? Well, yes, they tend to be grouped together. So if you're going to go to a condo development, sometimes it has a gate on it, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the gate works, sometimes it doesn't. But they tend to be grouped together so you can know if it's an area. But sometimes the condos are privately owned, and sometimes they're privately owned and rented to you, and sometimes they're managed by a management company. Ivy says it's Vegas, we know that. Fidel says gas money, that's cool, I appreciate it. HG says haters gonna hate, and Taylor Swift was right. But here's the thing about haters. You can't be successful without haters. You have to have them. And if you have haters, then you're doing a good job, my friend. You're making an impact. Patty says hello. Hey, Patty. And Don, I hope I had a great day. You know, Don, it is what it is. Listen, if Fidel Castro keeps giving me money, I'm going to be a millionaire soon. Thank you, Fidel. That's awesome. So yeah, Super Chat's open, as you guys can see. That adds into my YouTube earnings, which is pretty cool because all those YouTube earnings go to basically my family in the Philippines. I'm putting my godson through dental school so he can have a better life. Bobo asked me if I'm going to say anything about Nellis. Okay, so one time my uncle came out here with some investor money from California. We were looking for houses near Nellis. The amount of jet traffic was crazy, and I wouldn't want to live up there because there's so many jets flying over you. It's just insane. So it's kind of like if you live down your Sunset Road and you have airplanes landing over you all the time, but they're military jets. PayPal or Patreon is better? Well, I think Patreon's better if you can afford it every month, because that way I get to give you something back in advance. Overheating. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to, next time I buy a phone, look at phones that don't overheat. I feel like a jerk right now. Yeah, connected. No, okay, let's go back to this comments. And I don't know what else to tell you. Super cheap near Nellis. It's North Las Vegas. That's what happens. You got me in a winning state of mind. You're the man. Thank you, Fidel. I appreciate it. Yeah, multiple times a day, the Jets practicing formations and sometimes doing loops. There you go. Well, truly things should be done. Let's jaywalk, because I'm really good at that. I'm going to get hit by this car. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So who knows how long I can stay live. That's why I said when it gets to be cooler out here and I don't have to worry about my phone dying in the sun. It's doing it again. It says I'm getting too warm. So I'm going to try to walk in the shade, but when it gets to be where my phone doesn't die on me, I'm totally going to do... She's getting the ice? Okay. So if anybody's left, here's what I'm trying to do. Look, watch. Ice. Oh, there's ice. Yeah, there is. Thank you. All right, so look. I think I solved my problem because my phone keeps overheating. Not much. Because I'm packing it in ice for you guys. Oh, the lengths I go for you on my channel because I love you so much. So what are we talking about? Oh, shit. Well, I can't say curse words on a live stream. Okay. So I'm cooling my phone down with ice as I walk, and hopefully this works. Hey there, let your light shine. Yeah, just twirling. You should be back soon enough, guys and gals. So what I'm doing, you will not believe it, but I'm packing my phone in ice. And I really wish I had a screenshot of this ridiculousness. So what I've done is I've walked into a corner store. Can anybody hear me? Give me an affirmative. It's back. So here's what I did, Boba. Here's what I did, Subi, if you can see me. And if anybody can see me, give me a sign that you can see me. I went into this little corner store called Green Gap Valley Grocery. There's a bunch of them. And I said to the lady, I lied. I said, I'm trying to FaceTime my family back home. Can I get a bag and put some ice in it? And she was like, oh, of course you can. I didn't tell her that, you know, I got an ice pack wrapped around my phone like some kind of crazy person. All right, so we're walking down Decatur right now. Look at that. Let Your Light Shine has a fan. Awesome. So I got my phone 3/4 of the way stuck in an ice pack, which is pretty hilarious. So I wish I could take a picture of this, but, you know, it doesn't matter. All right, so Fidel gave me $20 today. That was crazy. The fact that anybody gives me any kind of money makes me just want to, I don't know, do backflips, but I can't do backflips. Hello, Not Leaving Las Vegas community. What's up? Here's what happened, John. I have a giant glass phone called the Pixel 3 XL from Google. Takes great videos and great photos. However, it overheats like a son of a gun. So every single time I go out into the heat, it decides that it's going to say the phone is getting hot. And then it's going to shut down the LTE band, which means I can make a phone call and a text. But to hell with you if you want to actually do any internet connection. So that's what was happening. Anyways, I like to support Vegas bloggers and vloggers. Thanks, HT. I appreciate it very much. You've supported me in the past. You support me on Patreon. That's why I did that video at your request about the living expenses in Vegas. And I'm happy to say I have some haters, everybody. The haterade has started, and it's delicious. People telling me, one funny thing that some guy said was, he said, what business do you have? You don't know jack about Vegas. You should like live here for 10 years before you do a channel. I'm like, bro, I've lived here. Thank you, Fidel. Jesus. I'm like, bro, I've lived here since 2004. I've been here 15 years. Fidel is the most generous dude in the world. Anybody want to match Fidel? Jesus. No, HG, I won't block them. Here's the thing, man. Haters are good. You know how many people hate Elon Musk? They hate Mark Zuckerberg. They hate Barack Obama. They hate Donald Trump. Haters are everywhere, man. Do you keep the trolls' comments or do you block them? I don't block them because comments are good. Comments are good. Google's algorithm doesn't read the comments. Oh, Bobo asked where I am. I'm currently in Chinatown. This is Spring Mountain Road. It's Chinatown. So like Homer Simpson said, when you stick your hand in a pile of goo and that was your best friend's face, forget about it, Marge. It's Chinatown. But that was him messing up a bunch of quotes. But this is Chinatown, Spring Mountain Road in Decatur, and Chinatown runs that way, and it goes all around that way. And this ice is really holding up really well. I'm not getting any more errors. No moderators or channel bots. I don't think there is such a thing as moderators or channel bots, HT. The best thing you can do is you can go into your channel settings on YouTube and you can tell people, hey Subi, thanks for the thumbs up. You can tell people, you can tell the YouTube to try to block certain comments. But the thing is, you don't want to block comments because when you block comments, you're blocking interaction with your channel. And if somebody wants to hate on me, that's cool. I had some Canadian guy. Now, you guys know, where am I from? Somebody want to comment in the comments where I'm from? Tell me where I'm from in the comments so I know that people are paying attention to me. Yeah, HT, I can assign moderators, but I just haven't done it yet. I don't know. I guess I don't care to. So if somebody wants to tell me where I'm from, you know where I'm from, right? Yeah, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, yeah, exactly. So I'm Canadian, right? Canada, right. So I get this guy. Now here's the thing about Canada, okay? I'm from Alberta. Very good, Todd. You're good. Yeah, you're right. Alberta, Calgary, it's all the same thing. So I get this Canadian in my comments, and he starts telling me about how I don't know anything about Vegas. Yeah, I don't say it anymore, but good try, Bobo. And how I don't know anything about the city, and he knows more about Vegas than me. And then he calls me a crybaby Canadian and tells me he's from Vancouver, Canada. Well, here's the thing about Canadians. I love them when they come here, but a lot of the times they seem to think like they've got it all figured out. They know everything about America, and if they meet an American who doesn't know about Canada, well, as I say, Katie bar the door, all bets are off, because they're going to get mad at you. Now, in the past, I used to have fun with this. I used to say things like, sir, let me ask you a question, because I don't know if I'm from Canada or not, because I don't really talk like it as much. So let me ask you a question. Be like, okay, sure, he says in his Canadian ways. I say, do you know where the town of Brainerd is? And he goes, of course not. Why would I know that? I say, okay, well, why doesn't America need to know where your small town in Canada is? It's like it's all relative. So if Americans don't know where Canadians are from, who cares? And if Canadians don't know what town in America, the state, or what state it's in, who cares? But Canadians take this stance like people in the United States need to know so much about them, and they're so worldly. And I'm like, dude, stop it. It doesn't really matter, okay? And it's the same thing that happens, by the way, with Australia and New Zealand. So here's another funny thing that happens. If you meet New Zealanders and you say, are you from Australia? They get a little chip on their shoulder. They'll be like, no, I'm from New Zealand. And that's because New Zealanders feel like their little brother to Australia, and Canadians sometimes feel like their little brother to America. But culturally, we're all very similar, so we should just get along. Watching your videos over the last 2 months, learning about Vegas, then reading What's On magazines. Well, that's cool, Calvin. That's because What's On is just about selling you tourist stuff. Doesn't really matter. So we have car dealerships, all sorts of little businesses dotting the streets here. I'm on Decatur Boulevard. Nevada-born folk are haters on me for coming from California. I get called a Californian. Whatever. I stay out of politics. Listen, we all know everyone from California is just fine. We're just concerned because you have so much damn money. Ha! It's really hot out here and I'm sweating like a Dickens. So I'm going to give you guys a teaser for what I'm up to. My wife suggested it, and when it gets cooler, I'm going to do a marathon walk from Fremont Street downtown all the way to the Mandalay Bay. It's probably going to take me a good 3 or 4 hours, but I'm willing to do it to show you guys the entire strip if you're willing to tune in for it. I'll put up a link for when I'm going to do that. I'm going to look at some long-term weather forecasts and see how it is. And also, Let Your Light Shine will tell you, doing an hour on a live stream, not as easy as it seems, but it's easier when you have a second person, but I don't have a second person. Okay. Subi says she's from Seattle, and she's reportedly been blamed every time it rains here. That's funny. Bam Bam says, oh, Bam Bam, that's Bam, 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 Bam. Hey, Steven, are they going to feel that way? I just passed 2 Asian markets, but the only good Filipino store is either Seafood City or, God, I can't remember, Island Pacific. So, yeah, there's some Filipino food around here, but not a lot. What will be the first live stream mugging? Yeah, why not, right? And then Todd says, I will melt. And Let Your Light Shine says, so true. Just do a drive, Steven. No, HT, here's the thing. Everybody drives, man. Everybody drives, bro. I gotta do it unique. I gotta be me and do something unique. Like, I could stand in a dirt field and film all my videos, but I go on the strip. I show you my neighborhood. So that's my take, that's my hook. I press the button to cross. Just go to Chinatown. They have multiple restaurants and stores that cater to Asian food. It is hot right now. It was 106 today. And it's still hot right now. Hey, Fidel. Thank you. Thank you, Fidel. Fidel's the only one giving me anything, but that's cool of him. If y'all want to donate to the Super Chat, you can do that. It helps me further my video production, and it helps my drop at the end of the month when YouTube decides to pay me money. And if you guys want to get something in return, you can go to the Patreon. But I'm going to answer all your questions anyways, because I think it's stupid to charge for questions unless you have 1 million subscribers. So, Naked City, a scary place to vlog. I've been to Naked City a few times. It's not that bad. I don't think it's scary, but it's really up to you if you go there at night, maybe. My partner is also Pinoy like yours. We need to learn all the best Filipino locations for food. Go to D, as in David, Pinoy. P-I-N-O-Y. D Pinoy. They have the best, God, I can't remember the name of it. It's that pork dish that's fried. It's really good. Subi volunteers to help. Fidel says you're welcome. And Brian says, how's the weather? It's hot and I'm sweating, Brian. Martin says, I'll be staying at Harrah's. Let's grab a beer. Well, I don't drink, but you can grab me a soda. So you can find my information in all my videos, except for this one. I'll try to post it, but you can find my email address on there and stuff like that too. So I'm still walking and talking. No, you're welcome for the tip. So we have all these little side street areas here, or side businesses. Let's see what we got here. I've always thought this was a funny little condo area. So somebody was asking me about condos. By the way, I love your wife's paper flowers. She's talented. I think she's talented too. She's at home doing them. I'm going to Kinko's to exchange this banner, which I screwed up. And I decided to pay my penance in the way of a walk. But I'm glad I did. Somebody was generous enough, that person was Fidel, to pay me $27 for a single thing. Fidel, is there a particular question you want to ask me? I mean, you got the game, bro. You paid me more money than anybody ever in one single live stream. Ask a question, Fidel. By the way, I love your wife. So I'm taking you out to lunch when I get there. It's fine, no problem. I'd love to see you. Information's in my previous videos. Bobo asks, how's the timeshare game? Well, I don't want to mention that because it's depressing as hell. And I feel my pursuits are better catered towards creative stuff. Probably got about 20 minutes left on here before I got to get to my business where I'm going. Okay, guys? Let your light shine. See you later, Christina. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Now, inevitably, I'll post this up and people will say, hey, you should give me a notification. And I'll say, I wish I could, but I did this very much impromptu. Yeah, Deep Pinoy is really good. Crispy patis, that's the dish. And it's really good. It's really crispy. Yeah, Kelly, that'd be cool. I'm always out there. You can check out the live stream I did yesterday to know where exactly I'm at. Get this man an oxygen mask. Mark, it's hot, man. It's like 105. And I am trucking. And when I went to that little store to get this ice bag that's wrapped around my phone, I should have probably grabbed it like a water or something because I wasn't thinking about how much I had to walk. So I sound like some big fat gross pig, but I'm totally not, man. I'm like 173 pounds and 5'9". And I'm not fat. I got some muscle on me. Bunch of Filipino restaurants on Spring Mountain. There are, D. Yes, that's correct. Spring Mountain Road. Yes, that's Chinatown. Feel the need to contribute to your channel because it's informative. Fidel, that's pretty cool, man. Listen, Fidel, I'm talking to you directly. Here, hold on. Fidel, you can always give on the Patreon. You don't have to just do it on the live stream. And if you do that, I can put your name in the credits of my videos, and I can take requests from you. So if you want to do that, the Patreon's in my last few videos in the description below. All right, that's the extent of my commercial for the Patreon. Let's see here. Bam Bam says, keep rocking the posts. We appreciate it. Thank you. HT asked me if I'm going to Uber back. I'll probably just take the bus. So I'm back. And that wasn't the deal of overheating. That was just a deal of walking between cell sites. What I got here is an ice bag. And I'm putting the phone in between the ice bag to make it so it's cool enough to do the live streams. Okay, let's see here. So I'll stick it in here like this. Boom. And then I wrap it around here like this. Oh, man. And now I have the most ghetto live stream that ever live streamed. Okay, let's keep going, everybody. All right. So Fidel says, okay, that's cool. You need some shaved ice from Purple Penguin. That's interesting. Never heard of Purple Penguin. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see what we got here. All right. Is Henderson night and day from the actual city of Vegas? No, it's really not. Henderson is very similar to Las Vegas. There's some casinos. The city of Vegas that you know of and you think of when you think of the Sin City part, that's really just one little part. It's not that big of a thing. So I gotta set this thing in the ice again. So you're thinking about Vegas and you're thinking about like casinos and gambling and stuff. That's very much not the real city of Las Vegas. Like, Vegas is a community. We have churches, we have restaurants, we have hospitals. We have everything every town in America has. It's not that much different than any town in America, you know? And it really just depends on what you make of it. Yeah, it's my fault. I'll have to go to that shaved ice stand. I'll have to see what that's all about. Or all about if I'm being Canadian about it. Or about it. Ha! So let's see how long I can go before I get the overheating warning. And I gotta put the ice pack back on it. So we have the Accent on Decatur. I'm sure this is a luxury condo. Not kidding. I'm just joking. It's probably not. And I'm getting up to close to Sahara, where I'm going to end my journey soon enough because I have to go into this Kinko's and get something straightened out. So there you go. HT, I'm on Verizon. The worst network that you'll ever pay way too much money for in the whole country. So where's the Purple Penguin located? I'll go check it out someday. I'll have to. Oh, blurry ass screen because I gotta clean it off. Should be better now. So this is good. Look them up. They have their own website. I'll take a look at it. So you guys should be back on my stream right now. Not much to see. This is the way these condos look out here. Rather quite unglamorous, if you ask me. And then what's up with that? Fidel? Oh, man, Fidel. Fidel is just full of riches for not leaving Las Vegas today. Again, Fidel, if you want to email me, look at any of my past video links. You'll find my email address. You can always ask me some requests for videos. I owe you a few of them at this point. You guys are awesome. I know, well, I market a timeshare company called the Vacation International. They've been around since 1974. They're actually a really nice little company, and they treat people really good, which I like because I don't have to deal with people getting screwed over by them. And Armin asked if I'm on the Strip. No, I'm about 3 miles away from the Strip. I'm in a residential neighborhood. These are just all residences. No casinos. Just the middle of the desert. I imagine this is what Phoenix looks like. Phoenix and Southern California. Not on the Strip at all, though. Nope. I'm walking in a regular neighborhood. So what do we got here? Any news from Trooper 97? Well, I don't know who that is, Armin. And I don't know why I'd have news. And anyways, I don't know what's up with Trooper 97. I don't know why they would be any news that I would know about. But if they're trying to contact me, that's a good thing too. Guess what, everybody? I'm going to go. And the reason why I'm going to go is because this live stream has been a bunch of technical problems. But I love every one of you for tuning in. Fidel gave me some super chat money, which was really nice of him. And every one of you participated, which is really nice of you. This has been a walkthrough of a residential neighborhood in Las Vegas for 34 minutes. Whew. I'll have to get a small... Yeah, you're right, Lolo. Jose, I have a $900 phone. Have you ever tried to use your phone in 112-degree heat, Jose? I'm just asking, bro. I'm seriously about this. Have you ever tried to use your phone to do a live stream on YouTube with a bunch of people at 112-degree heat? I love you, bro, but everything changes when you try to be out in the field. Anyways, yeah, this should happen sometimes. Anyways, you're right, up my game. Looking at getting some new gear. I would like to do that. Also hit up Love for some custard strip clubs. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. You guys are awesome. Jose, I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. I have a weird sense of humor, brother. But if you've never done a live stream when it's super hot, it's a pain in the B-U-T-T. But every one of you who watches my channel, you're my channel and my videos are my kids. So you're the best friends of my kids. You guys are awesome. It's so hot. I got to get this business done and walk back because I'm getting my cardio on. Whew. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. We'll see you guys in another video. Scott, I'm always grinding, baby. Thank you for the contribution, Scott. If you guys want to reach out to me, you can do it at the email address in my videos. And I'm funny and witty, apparently, some people say. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs up the video, everybody. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.